What's up, y'all? It is currently June 30th, 2026 at 5 p.m. when I'm recording this voiceover. And I hope it sounds good. I was recording this June 28th, the first couple episodes, maybe this first episode. And then the rest were all yesterday while I was on solo and then on with Chris. I left Facecam on but took my mic and his mic off and just played in game with the Minecraft music on. For quite a few hours, and then when it was done, I was like, all right, cool, let's see what we got. And we got 8 episodes worth, and it was like 3 hours and 50 something minutes total. But your boy went and sped everything up by 176. 200% just felt a little fast, like an 11-minute episode out of a 20-minute one. But there was a few hour-long files, and this was the Nether day era, the Nether time. We had the Billard block and Chris's house. This is Nether, like, train station hub, where I was using the cobblestone method of anti-gas technology to build a safe spot from that portal to the other portal, because it was all that was there. And then later, we will build an epic log cabin fortress in between the big gap over there, not towards the lava. Yeah, that gap just over there, to the right. You'll know. But it was really cool. It took a long time. I put a lot of details into it. And it was really fun. And then afterwards I showed Chris, because I was like building it while we were just bullshitting on and off for a few hours yesterday. Pretty early, because he got off work early. So he went and got new glasses picked up and some other stuff. And then when we both got home from our outings, we just got on Discord and we're bullshitting for like, I think it was like 8 hours, because he was free early. So that was cool. I went with the gray glass and the cobblestone just because it felt like it was cool, felt like it was simple, like I was annoying me. And oh my god, did the hoglins annoy me during this. I felt bad saying shut up, because they were Chicken's favorite freaking thing about Minecraft, other than me left clicking, or like the water bucket sounds, any water sounds he loved. But the hoglins, anytime Ludwig was watching like the Minecraft ranked streams or anything Minecraft, and the hoglins came up during the trading at the bastions, he freaking would go crazy. He was going nuts. He loved the hoglins. So rest in peace, Chicken. Rest in peace, Sissy. That episode aired yesterday too, where I tell the news a few days after it happened of her passing. So if you guys have seen this, I'm assuming you've seen that. But rip Sissy, my torty cat, who was born in 2008-ish. But I'm outlining what was here. I want to kind of contain the breach, because the breach spread all the way to the nether of the purple-black Photoshop texture missing expansion that happened to the lobby during 2022. And I fixed most of the lobby expansion, but I left it in here. And I liked it, but now it reminds me of a dark era, and I just wanted to enclose this area, contain the space, make a nice little safe launch pad. Try to trick me into erasing my other freaking recording, will ya, huh? But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to build this in and make it pretty safe, pretty secure for when I go back into survival, or for when friends are on again, because Joe will be joining soon, for sure. I kind of talked Chris into it, but I don't know, we'll see, because me and Joe are just planning to build together, build some solo stuff. He's going to check out all the updated things, and then we're going to survival mode together and either TP to random far out locations and try to find shit, or just run. We're just going to go. We might make a random list of goals too, so then it's like more structured too. We can be like, all right, we run an episode however long until a goal is met, a goal an episode. So then every episode has something for sure done, other than just flicking around. Which, don't get me wrong, I like flicking around. It's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. But yeah, I put a lot of time into this. It was like 4 hours total on video. There was a little bit in between times, like when I jump cut and figure something out, and then I just kind of take some of the bulk out of it sometimes, especially with that log house that you will see later. Not this episode, maybe 2 episodes from now the building starts on that one. So if it's done in the playlist and you really want to skip ahead, go ahead. But you never know what kind of profound things you're going to miss in an episode, even in a second if you blink sometimes. When I really edit stuff, I just be doing shit. So I decided I'm going to change this stupid broken fucking map to the outside of where the portal is actually going. So on this one, it'll show the overworld, and then on the other one, it will show like the spawn map. And it ends up looking really cool, y'all. I like the final builds. I was kind of going for funky, weird, like, you see some of those older late night photos of Japan, and they're all kind of like green scale and really cool. I was going with that in my mind for the way that portal room shapes up. I know that's really obscure, but it's some older pictures. I mean, there's probably always pictures like that just happen to exist. Might not even be Japan, but I know I had seen Japan stuff before like that specifically, so. But just a funky little corner of a building that's like just at the top of a little hill. This is what I was going for here, and it doesn't have to be super pretty. I just want it to be functional, and the frickin' hoglins can use doors. Do you guys know that? So they just go in and out of your house all the damn time. Oh god, they're hellish. They're hellish. I wish I would just keep them out. I could just make iron golems down there and you would just kill every one of them. Oh, sorry, eliminate. We don't want to, eliminate. But I'm filling in the floor. I'm kind of just doing it one by one. Just thinking about if a gas would shoot it, what would leak through, would any other little devils come out from underneath there, Oh, we had some lag. There's so many of the hoglins, it just would lag, dude. My render distance seems a little better, too, but I don't know if that's just the nether or what, but... Oh, desktop moment. I drew the stars that I use here. It's been edited quite a few times, but I love that picture, and when I do slow edits of, like, streams with super low bit rates, I zoom the footage out a little bit, and then set that stars there to barely rotate from the beginning of the stream to the total end of it, so that if you're just, like, standing or sitting spacing out, you can just see the stars rotate very slowly through the whole duration of the video. It's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours. I've done it quite a few. And when the bitrate's slower and you shrink it like that, it's kind of like squinting your eyes. It really fixes it. It doesn't look the best still, but it doesn't look as bad as it could. So I think it's cool. Or if it's like a vertical video that's longer or something and I wanted it in a format like this instead of vertical video editing, then I could just do that. And it works out too. I've done it for like 7-minute stuff. I've done it for a bunch of different things. Even on different channels too, maybe. But yeah, check out at PUXIN Nonstop, Puxin Nonstop. That's where I got old vlogs that I just edited of my life, and concert footage, and Midwest dash cam footage. And I know on this channel we have some Waxwave rare vinyl opening videos to do too, but I've got some old ones of them to edit left. I've edited a couple of the ones from 2017, but it's just straight phone video of me unboxing a record or showcasing a record that I got recently and talking about it. And some of them I have HD pics for, some of them I don't have anymore. I sold a bunch of them in 2020 just over time to like make money because no job and unemployment and everything was weird at that time, so I didn't have unemployment and I didn't have a job right at the beginning, February-ish of 2020. So I was like, well, some of these records I like, but I know they go for a lot of money, and mine are 9.5/10 out of 10s almost every time across the board. Never opened or never played, and if they are open, they were never played. So I'm like, this is going to be the best one you're going to find, and it's still like $200 cheaper than a 6 or a 7 out of 10, so wild. Like I said, I had a couple of the 6ix9ine vinyls. The second one he had on the checkerboard, and some guy was like super specific about what pressing it was, and he was from overseas in like the Czech Republic, and he really wanted the certain copy of it from a certain country that I got. You could get certain Americans got this one, and certain Americans and Europeans got this one. Can you check if this one has this on this location? And I'm like, yes, it does. Here's a picture of me, I think, identifying this. And he's like, okay, I will pay you $300 to ship this today if your post office is open. And I'm like, oh, 6ix9ine, you just made me 300. So that was fire. That wasn't even the signed vinyl, because I did the video of the 6ix9ine signed vinyl. Where it's a tricolor signed one from early 2018, late 2017 pre-order. That I was like, oh, 6ix9ine, that's kind of a funny meme. I like the tricolor vinyl. I don't have one of those yet. And it comes signed. So that was the same era where I got like a bunch of different sign stuff from some people like Ross from Game Grumps and Holly. We won't talk about that. Oliver Tree, rest in peace. That's one of my favorite ones. And again, I've said this too, but the day he died was my birthday, so seeing that morning, I had meant to put it out semi-recently anyway, but I pulled out my signed pink alt press signed poster of Oliver Tree from a few years ago with the jumbo magazine bundle that I got. The shirt and the glasses from that I gave to my friend Chloe, who also really likes Oliver Tree. Shout out to Chloe. But so she's got those and she'll keep those safe. I gave them to her a couple years ago. But yeah, that poster is there. But I got a lot of different signed posters. 2016 to 18, people were selling stuff super cheap. And then like this year, there was like the Megadeth new album was signed for like $12. So I was like on CD. I'm like, hell yeah. Bring Me the Horizon back in, I think it was that 2018, 2019 when Ammo came out. I was at school at JJC at the time. Almost finishing out my degree for digital media production. We just gotta say it. There's the map of where you go. And I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for a class to start, and I looked down at my phone, and I had the notification about like some pre-order for Ammo that was through my email exclusive from whatever. And I look at it, and I'm like, the CD is like super cheap, and there's a cassette and a vinyl that's in like it looks like a big clear Ziploc bag with hearts like lithoed on it, but it's signed and clear by all of the members, and it's signed on like the sleeve, the inner sleeve or whatever, and it was like $15. So I think I got the cassette and the signed vinyl, and then later bought the CD of Bring Me the Horizon Ammo. So that was pretty cool. Do you guys? I don't know. I like putting the captions on these, but I don't know. I was pondering in the video too. But right here, I'm trying to think of the futuristic, yet not like upward system that's compact here. I kind of like it, but I don't know. It feels like it's missing something. You guys will see. I like the way it looks, and it does function. It even has more than one function when it's finished. But I don't know. I'm not trying to undersell it or anything or put any negative thoughts about it. But I'm like, well, I don't want it to be lower. It could work. I don't know, but yeah, getting cool. Signed stuff like that is always really sick. I've got a folder of different signed things. So many signed things from Twisted and like ABK and Blaze, but they're still cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some of them are like super rare, and then like when somebody passes like that, it's just like weird looking at it. It's cool. Even like having it before they pass is cool too, but it's like they once stood there and held it, or stood there and their arm touched it and they signed it, and now they're gone, and they're like one of your favorite, comedians or musicians or whatever. It's just very weird. But is life goes on and on and on and on and on and alright, yeah, here's the old stairs from when I made it go super low with the like areas covered above it. So I put a light there, and then I put some more lights just to make sure, and then I wanted to just kind of block it off, but I was like, let's see how this feels. This doesn't feel fast, because I went like behind it because I was going to tunnel in underneath the house in the basement, but I forget it's kind of wonky over there, so I paused for a minute and then just kind of did some other stuff, checking it out. And then yeah, I think I kind of finished it a little bit. Yeah, I covered that. That goes around. This opens up right there. I end up changing that wood block to a couple red stairs just to make it flow easier later on, but not this ep. Just flying around the outside of the basement to show y'all. And then this, again, falls into the Might and Magic basement, so interesting, isn't it? Whoa, here he goes. He's flying out through the waterfall. And I forgot you can climb into that whole rock tower and stuff there. I try to make everything explorable. It's just fun. I like to climb stuff and make everything compact. But I said, till next time, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. Joe's coming eventually to the show again.
The inventor of brickcoin.